and welcome to an episode of American Truck Simulator. In this episode, we're going to be hauling a load from here in Tacoma all the way over to... I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'm not going to butcher it. Anyway, you're going to notice a few differences with the truck, obviously. First of all, I have this breast cancer awareness skin, and also I like pink, so why not use it? And then on the inside, I have a Valentine's Day steering wheel because, once again, I like pink, and I think it looks cool. And then a breast cancer awareness little charm thing that hangs up there. Anyway, let's pick the trailer up. Can't even talk, and it's only a minute into the video. How nice. Also, I will say that even though I don't have a wheel cam in this video, sometime I will be working on doing a wheel cam, although I didn't really feel like doing a wheel cam for this episode. And I want something where I can use my phone instead of my iPad because the iPad has a way less better camera. I mean, yes, I do have a GoPro, however, I don't really like the GoPro. So most likely I'll get some sort of tripod that I can actually attach my phone to. I have a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and I hate people that are like, oh, Android quality, but I'm not gonna lie, the camera on this phone is really, really good. This trailer is about 40,000 pounds, so I don't really expect it to give me any trouble, really, at all. I forget, I think this thing has, I know it has about 600 horsepower, but I don't know how much torque it makes. Let's get onto the road here. Flooring it, obviously, because I'm lazy. There's a speed limit, okay. Speed limit of 35. It's been a good little bit since I've done a YouTube video. The last video I did was 2 weeks ago, because if I'm honest, I didn't feel like making a video, and if I don't feel like making a video, I'm not going to make a video, because I just don't feel like it. I'm not going to force myself to do something I don't really feel like doing. But this week, obviously, if you're watching this video, you know I've uploaded this video. I do feel pretty bad, though, when I miss an upload slot, even though no one watches my YouTube videos, but, you know, whatever. I do feel kind of bad when I miss an upload. Let's get out onto the highway here. It should start to be daytime soon. Nice and fun. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit... Yeah, a little bit fast into the corner. Nothing too bad, though. Speed limit is 60. I don't really like to drive through here, but it's better than California. California has a speed limit of 55 for trucks. At least Washington has a speed limit of 60. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can bypass the way station. I cannot talk. Anyway, so at the beginning of February, it was my birthday. My birthday's February 3rd. I'm now 14, so all that good stuff. I cannot wait to be 16 so I can finally get my fucking driver's license. That'll be nice. You know, I just really want my driver's license, especially because, you know, I'm a car nerd, so. There are some countries where you have to wait, I think it's until 18 to actually get your license. That must really suck to be a car guy, and then over there, in a country where you have to wait to be 18, that would suck. And if you couldn't tell, I am a little bit gay. So, on my birthday, my girlfriend actually got me chocolate, and I didn't get anything for her. So, that was nice of fun. Surprisingly, though, she wasn't mad at me. But I didn't get her anything, but she got me this little, not a stuffed animal, but it's, I guess, a little plush, and it's chocolate scented. It smells pretty, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the chocolate scented things, although I do really like chocolate, so, you know. And on my birthday, it might have been, no, it actually wasn't my birthday, it was sometime last week, yeah. Sometime last week, I decided to go out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go into the Bath & Body Works. So I got some perfume. I got this one perfume called Into the Night, another one, which is Rose. The Rose is so strong, so what I do a lot of the time is I'll just spray it in the air and then I'll walk into it. That's probably the best method for it, honestly, because you don't smell like a walking perfume bottle. And I have had Japanese Cherry Blossom for a good while now, and Japanese Cherry Blossom, I have to say, it is absolutely my favorite. Speaking of Japanese Cherry Blossom, I decided while I was at Bath & Body Works to get a Japanese Cherry Blossom moisturizer and a body wash. Okay, come on, let's just get up to speed here. We'll probably go about 65, I think, because I want to get to the destination sort of quickly. It is about 300 miles for the whole thing, but I'm currently at 260 miles left. That's nice and fun. I'll set the cruise control right about there, which is, I don't really know how much. Did I set it exactly 60? Well, I have no clue, so we'll just go with it. I don't really care. Although the thing about, not necessarily Washington, but Oregon in this game, is the roads are very hilly, and I hate it. Because even though the speed limit is decently high, you're always stuck in traffic. Speed limit is 60. I guess the cruise control doesn't floor it like it used to. I think the cruise control did used to be able to completely floor the truck, but I guess not anymore. It's kind of annoying, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to get over into the left lane for a minute. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, at one point, from selling computer parts and all those things, I ended up getting about $180 from, at one point, that's as much as I had recently. But now I'm down to like 70 because I bought a lot of things and some games, and I also bought some lights for my room and some lights for the computer. The computer, I have RGB lights inside of it now, which I can show a little video clip of it here. I really like them, although I will say that there's a slight delay. There is a slight delay between the lights, between when I tell it to do something, or I don't think the lights are properly calibrated. I will say that, because one of the light strips can be red and the other one can be a different color when it's doing a rainbow thing, which I find weird. So I have to calibrate that. I use Asus Aura because my motherboard is Asus, and I decided that it would work pretty good. And nah, okay, that did not work. Okay, come on, go truck. Had to pull into the way station. Although, okay, so in the daytime, obviously the colors don't show as much as they do at nighttime. But even in the daytime, with having all of these LED lights surrounding my room, it does get, you can really about change the mood lighting of the whole room, which I really like. Although, something funny is that the lights inside of my computer are actually brighter than the lights on the walls. Just found that a little bit weird, but, you know. Come on, go past. It looks like this guy's gonna wait for me, okay. That's rare in this game. I remember at one point, around the beginning of this game, if you would turn your flashers on, cars would actually slow down around you and things. Other than they took it out. I can see reasons for them taking that out. And then there were times in ETS, I remember, Euro Truck Sim, where if you were to turn your blinker on or something, some of the time cars would actually slow down for you and that sort of thing. And what happened to you? They're just, okay. I mean, if they're just gonna sit there, then I'm just gonna take advantage and, you know, go past them. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep this steering wheel for. I mean, I like it and everything, but it's a little bit coarse, I guess you could say. It's kind of like how steering wheels of stock, you know, regular everyday cars don't look like that. But then steering wheels of race cars do look a lot more coarse. That's just the easiest way I can describe it. And passing that truck, he is literally revving the tits off that thing. God, okay. Something else I've decided to do with this truck is because it has an automatic, and I felt like an automatic would fit this truck because it is a more modern truck. I added a control for the transmission where it's a hint shift button, so it kind of tells the transmission, hey, shift up or something like that. Like right now I can tell it to shift down. However, it won't sometimes let you do something stupid. I mean, yes, it can let you rev the tits off of it sometimes, and I mean literally the tits off the engine, where it will sometimes rev higher than the rev limit. But you just gotta know how to drive a truck, really. Come on, shift up. There you go. But times like right now, it's right on an edge where it won't quite shift up to 7th gear, but I just click the button and it will. Recently too, I got the flu, so I missed about 3 days of school, and I came back and I was like, you know what, I really do not feel like getting my ELA work done. So, as you could imagine, I got kind of to an F in that class because I didn't feel like finishing some of my work in that class. But then I'm like, you know, I do kind of need my grade to get up in this class, so I finished something, and that was horrible driving there. I finished something and got that turned in and all that boring shit. But a topic that I was talking about earlier, which was my birthday, which happened at the beginning of the month, which I know I've had a video since then, but I don't think I talked about it because I wasn't playing American Truck Sim. In American Truck Sim, you have basically nothing to talk about, so you just talk about events in your life or things like that. On my birthday, oh yeah, my friends, oh god, I turned up in school, and when you get off the bus, you have to go into the gym or the cafeteria to wait for you to be dismissed to go to your lockers and things. So, I walk in, 3 of my friends made me little things. One of them said Sad Boy Club, which is a big group chat all of our friends have. Another one had a weed symbol on it because why would you not? I mean, really, why not? And then the other one just had my initials on it, and my girlfriend made that one. And it just so happens that as I was putting them up on the wall, you know, I ended up using duct tape because it works. Well, I kind of put on the one that my girlfriend made a little bit crooked, and I can't really take it off without breaking it because it was duct taped. So now my OCD stares at that and says, fix it, but then I can't fix it. It's shitty. I hate it. And then yesterday, because I'm a complete imbecile, I had a open bottle of water right next to my keyboard, and it was right next to my iPad, which I was video chatting. So I don't really know what I ended up doing, but I didn't see the water bottle. Basically ended up punching the water bottle onto the keyboard, and then water went everywhere on the keyboard. However, the keyboard works perfectly fine. I don't want to know how close that was. It was way too close to the guy in front of me. Oh, okay. Okay, but I see how it is. Oh god, now I'm the truck in the left lane that's going slower than all the other cars. But it's a game. If I was a truck driver, would not do this in real life. Someone die? Oh yeah, probably. Speed. Why does the traffic have to be so slow? So I gotta say, with my keyboard, I spilled water everywhere on it, and the water actually went under the keys because the keys are raised up. So that was a problem. I turned the keyboard upside down, and water just comes out of it. It just rains. And the desk has just a big puddle of water on it. Just a big puddle. Just nice, you know? Just having a big puddle of water right on your desk. But I gotta say, Razer, good fucking job with that keyboard, because I didn't want to buy a new one. And it still works perfectly fine. All the keys work and all that stuff. My Valentine's Day, I said earlier how my girlfriend ended up getting me chocolate on Valentine's Day, and I got her basically nothing. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would want to date me. Speaking of which, I've only dated, by now, and I'm 14, I've only dated like 3 local people, and one of them was meh. I'd rather not talk about that person. Literally used me to find out if they were straight, gay, whatever. So I don't talk about that much. Oh yeah, and this was way before my birthday. My friend, since I was parting out my old computer because I was building my new one, I decided, you know what would look really cool is if I had this fan, but all rainbow painted, because then when it would spin, it would, you know, create a little rainbow effect. So I asked my friend, and she said, sure. So she paints the computer fan. I have not got it back yet because she wanted to put sealant on it to make sure that, you know, paint chips didn't go anywhere, because it you know, after it gets old, there's a possibility of that. So she decided to use sealant on it, although she has not put any sealant on it because she hasn't found any, which I don't really mind because it's not like I need the part. After all, I have 2 other computer fans in here. So that's going to be a nice thing. I can bet you that once I get it, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I don't want to put it in the computer. I just want to look at it because I don't want to have it, go through a computer which gets that hot and everything. I want it to stay nice because it would have sentimental value to it because my best friend made it. She is really good at painting and she loves painting rocks and all those sorts of things. Yeah, so I woke up today and I'm like, fuck my back. My back was in some pain, and then I don't know why. I'm 14, but I have back pains like I'm 36. I don't know, whatever, some age. But I have back pains even though I'm 14. I think a lot of it may be due to my chair, which is quite a shit chair. But, Okay, the sound is kind of messing up. Game? Hello? Okay. Can't get into the right lane at all. Okay. So I'm literally stuck in the left lane. Although I will say this truck is going slightly over the speed limit, so I don't really mind this because I wouldn't be going any faster anyway. So, because I feel like this chair is causing some of it, I do think I want a new gaming chair. Now, the one that I want is quite expensive, so it's going to be a while before I'm able to get it, and that's just... I can't see what's going on in front of this dude, so I basically just have to anticipate that something horrible is going to happen in front of here. And why are we going... What's happened up here? 25 on a highway, okay. Why is everyone moving? Oh, okay. It's weird. Anyway. Let's get up to speed. This is where the engine's going to come into play a little bit so I can get past this dude. It's not the most powerful engine, and yes, I have driven trucks with way more powerful engines than this thing. However, this thing, that's okay. So most likely on my to buy list is, the first thing is going to be a chair. Once I can get enough money for the, let's see, I forget what the name is. Yeah, so I do completely forget what the name of the chair is. Anyway, I'll just put the name of it on screen. But it's about $300. I want it. I'm about 5'5" now, and I don't want to be tall. I don't want to be tall. I know this sounds weird for a guy to say, but I don't really want to be tall. I don't want to just tower over my friends because all my friends are girls. Well, except for one guy, but he's short. He's like 5'2", I think. And I'm over here 5'5", so, and I just hit 14, which means I'm currently going through a growth spurt too, because right about 14 you hit a growth spurt, and I'm definitely going through one. I feel like every day I go to my friend and I'm like, are you shorter? Just to annoy her, because she hates if I say that, because she's 5'1" something. I'm not sure, but yeah. And then probably the second thing on my, I guess, to buy list would be a virtual reality headset, because I really want virtual reality. Now that I have a computer that can actually run virtual reality smoothly, because I don't want to get motion sickness, now I really want it. But I'll have to wait to get it. Okay. Let's slow her down here. Well, this video went by kind of quickly, probably because I had a lot of things to talk about. I was basically talking the whole episode. That's going to be fun to edit, because the more I talk, the less I cut out. But I don't care. Okay, how are we looking here? Pretty good. This is a pretty long trailer, so I'm just gonna take it pretty wide. Okay, good. Another stoplight. My luck. Yes. Also, recently I've decided to completely organize my room, and by completely I mean way more than it was. So, well, so it's kind of nice now being in a room that is nice and organized. Also, on my birthday I got a bunch of stuffed animals because I love stuffed animals. Although, strangely, when I was growing up as like a little kid, I never had stuffed animals. I might have had one, but I never really had stuffed animals, which I found kind of weird. But now that I'm 14, I want stuffed animals. Yeah, I'm a weird child, don't ask me. Honestly, I don't even know. Oh. This is surprisingly easy, okay. I mean, I don't mind it. There we go. Okay. We'll see what sort of fuel economy I got. Anyway, hopefully you liked this episode, and goodbye.